Yes, people, and welcome back to the Bridge Nation. Long time no speak. Hopefully, you're re-energized, you're re-embarrassed, reintroduced. But you know what I'm here for. As usual, on a Friday, we are here to do the Chelsea review. Make sure you're coming in. Make sure you have your chat. Make sure you have your say. And of course, it's in regards to Chelsea versus Liverpool. Here we go, bro. And listen, man, hopefully you enjoyed my intro. Hopefully you enjoyed my 2-minute timer. Just a little bit of new thing I've been trying out. Obviously now the new music thing and everything. So hopefully you enjoyed that as well. But as always, as you're coming in, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to tell a friend as well. So listen, man. Hope you do well. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Listen, but today's game is going to be very interesting, man. You know, to talk about Liverpool, something that I've talked about already in this channel. One of our great, one of our greatest things here, and one of our greatest challenges yet. It's going to be a big test for us, of course. You know, obviously, there's a lot of talking points to be had. Would you start Enzo in this game? Maybe play Lavisi in this game, aka Lavia. Talking about how our team I feel has been very much underrated, as well. Listen, there's a lot of stuff we need to talk about in this game and more. Hopefully, we'll be doing that alongside my good friend RSM TV. He's actually just come on right now, and my good friend Joey. He should be on here as well. I sent him the link as well. So hopefully that's all well and good. But let's actually bring in RSM right now. What are you saying, RSM, bro? Hope you have a wonderful day today, brother.
Well, one second. My headphones just turning on. What would you say?
I said, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Looking forward to Sunday. Big up everybody in the chat, of course. Big up Ahmed. I'm here to discuss. Hopefully, Sunday we come out victorious. I'm excited though. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to Sunday, man. I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Enough, man.
Big up everybody in the chat.
Let me resend this again because I don't think it got sent properly, but hopefully that should do the trick. Lovely. Bing, bing, bing. There we go. But lovely jubbly, man. Big up, bro. Big up, Ahmed. Let's do this. Hopefully so. But listen, as always, I always try to do what I like to call a little bit of a show intro. What I mean by that is that I introduced obviously Chelsea. Where are we so far? How is things going, etc., etc. And obviously, as of right now, we're kind of flying high. We've beaten our old record of not coming in and winning. What's it called? When after an international break, obviously we broke that record at Bournemouth. We're flying high. Really, obviously, yes, we drew against Nottingham Forest, but I felt like against Nottingham Forest is really something where there was not that much negativity about it. It was more so we understood that it was literally a amount of inches per se. I feel there's a lot of confidence in Chelsea fans. I feel like for me, this is the sort of game where we've got the confidence now. We've got the belief, the ability, and I think that's something that's going to be very key for the team going into the Liverpool Football Club. First things first, right? Particularly at Anfield, you need to have the confidence. You need to have the swagger. You know what I mean? You got to have the
The
skills.
Swaginski, bro. I
You
feel
know what I
you.
mean? You know what I mean? So as such, man, just going into it, I feel like that's something that's there too. Momentum is of us too. That can also be said about Liverpool. They have momentum as well. But I think for me, the way our team's been talked about, how it's been underestimated. If you're the players, one of the things that I've spoken about this season is this needs to be the redeem team. You know what I mean? You need to redeem that
Yes.
badge. You need to make sure you show these opposition, that they need to stop taking you as a joke man, as I like to call it, a joke man. If you know what that means, that's
Yeah,
that's the way
yeah,
we get moved to these
yeah.
days. So I want our team to be like, am I a joke man? And like handle these frauds. So I think for me, big game for Chelsea, big game
Yep.
for us in general. So listen, I thought that's a good introduction, at least on a Chelsea perspective. But listen, like again, how are you feeling about this game, my brother RSM?
Honestly, yeah, I think that in terms of form, we're coming in with good form. I think with the Nottingham Forest game, I think it's kind of the same, um, as same feelings as the Crystal Palace game, right? I think obviously we were disappointed, but I don't think anybody was frustrated. I don't think anybody was, um, throwing a tantrum or anything like that. I think it was a good performance, and like again, like Sells had an amazing game. I think that that play that Palmer did, the little touch around the defender and then the double save, like that's insane. Like on another day, Sells just lets those goals in. Like it is what it is. A bit
Mm.
unfortunate, but in terms of form, I think we're coming in good form. And again, something massive to bring up. I don't know if you brought it up yet, but no injuries for the first time in forever, bro. Thank God. Like when was the last time that we were just like, yeah, no updates, no Friday updates. Nobody's in the infirmary. We're actually all good. We're actually all healthy. And that's great to see because I think it also gives Maresca the ability to be more tactically flexible in the game. Now looking at the team itself, I agree with what you're saying. I think the team so far is positioned um to make a statement. Uh, I think I think more than anything, as a fan, I just want to see a performance from the boys. I just want to see them actually go out there and give a game to Liverpool. Somebody that I'm looking out for this game specifically is Cole Palmer, because I think he's the type of player who likes to get his leg back. And to me personally, I think he's definitely gonna have a chip on his shoulder after last season. The Carabao Cup and stuff. I think he's gonna want to get back at Liverpool and have a performance. So I'm going to be looking at Cole Palmer this game specifically. But I have a good feeling. Like the difference I'll say is like, and I saw the comment like maybe it's a bit too much positivity. um, I won't say that it's like a bit too much positivity in my eyes. Like this is the first time that I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chelsea versus Liverpool in so many years. Because I think very so often, like when this as the team, at like the performance of the last couple seasons, I'm just like, God damn it! Like international break is done. It's time to see. It's time to see what happens, and especially the way we started last season. At this point in the season, it was just straight depression settings, bro. Like it was awful ball, awful results. We were losing, we were drawing games from winning positions. We were getting beat handedly, at home, away. It just wasn't good. And I'm just looking forward to the game. Like I said, more than anything, I'm not saying that we're gonna blow them on the water, but I also agree with what you said, Ahmed, in the sense that like there's a lot of people who are underestimating us. There are a lot of people who are still in the mentality and in the mindset that we are the same team that we were 2 3 even just 1 year ago, where that's just not the case. Like I think we've upgraded coaching wise. I think we've upgraded team chemistry wise. They played with each other now. They're learning the system. Like it's gonna be a good game.
I like to hear that, man. I like to hear that. And some speaking of it, another person's coming into the show.
Mm.
This person, You know, there's a lot of terms, that I use in FIFA, sweat, rat is another one I like to use personally. I think this guy, man, he's killing me on FIFA, man. He's killing me, man. He hasn't beaten me yet, but today he decided to show me his team, and I just say no to the open, chat. You know what I mean? On a personal level, I just say no to the open. You know what I mean? Don't dope. You know what I mean? Work hard. You know what I mean? Don't be paid a few points, as they say. That's all I have to say. But listen, introducing him first and foremost, big up to my guy Joey, bro. What are you saying, my brother? You doing good?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm good, but I'm not good with what you just said.
What do you mean by that, big man?
Bro, you haven't beaten me not once, son.
I haven't I didn't speak. No, I
I
didn't speak about being you, not bro. I didn't know anything
I'm
about
just
that.
gonna light this, and then I'm just gonna like move on. We can move on because this is what I do to you in FIFA.
you get packed up.
This is crazy.
Oh, my
Listen,
boy gets packed up,
Yeah.
bro. That's crazy.
how are you
Speaking
feeling
of Joey,
about
hold up, Joey. Wait, Joey, I just gotta say, bro, I got this locked and loaded, bro. I got this locked and loaded. I just need the team. I just need the team to back me on this right here, cause I'm trying to hit this on Sunday. That's all I'm saying, bro. You see this? I'm trying to hit this on Sunday. That's all I'm saying, bro. I need him to do it for me. I need the team to back me on
I'm
that
good,
one, bro.
I'm good. I'm just excited for this game. This game
How
is
you
just
feel?
got
Yeah,
more
that's
and more,
yeah.
it gets more and more interesting by the day for me.
That's listen, man. Talk to me about this game. How you feeling about it? What are your things coming into this game? Because obviously I had RSN spoken about it. Myself has spoken about it. I want to give you the floor to speak about it as well, my brother.
So I think tactically this is a very interesting game. I said this on my channel. I said it on Lewis's channel earlier today. But like I think that the interesting factor of this game is Liverpool going to play the style of play that Slot wants, or are they going to revert back to form? When I say revert back to form, they're going to go back to that gung ho football that Klopp liked to play, right? Now here's the big thing here is what is going to happen with McAllister is if McAllister doesn't play, it changes everything for them. Okay, it really changes everything. So that to me is the big. Is this guy going to play this weekend? Because if he's not, then they have much bigger issues to deal with when it comes to Palmer. Much bigger issues. At least when it comes to McAllister, you have this sense of understanding of where he is supposed to be and what he's supposed to cover defensively. Without him, he makes it makes more of a load on Gravenberch, and then Gravenberch is going to have to be on the Trent side, which is not ideal for him because it doesn't give him the ability to push up the field as much. And then you're going to have to bring in a Curtis Jones, which I'm assuming it's going to be Curtis Jones, which most Liverpool fans have told me it's going to be Curtis Jones. But it makes the midfield battle that we've all been waiting for, this dynamic midfield that Liverpool has, and then our midfield, who, from the looks of it, we might play all three of them, just from the looks of it. Like who knows? Like I just don't see how they deal with us, like going forward, especially if they leave spaces. Because we're gonna leave spaces in behind. It's what we do. We leave spaces in behind to allow people to stretch the team out. So as soon as
that's how we overload the midfield, bro. Like we gotta leave a bit of space behind.
Overload the midfield. So you try to stretch us out. As soon as you stretch us out and you lose possession in those areas, now if it's not a perfect ball or you can lose possession in a lot of it. But if you lose possession in that area, we will counter quickly, and this team and that's where I see us getting a goal. Is there's going to be a switch from more than likely right to left. That ball is going to be short or it's going to be intercepted, and we counter quickly and we catch them. Now that first goal is going to be the most important thing. Yeah, Mac 10's fine, but he wasn't training today, so
he didn't train he didn't train at all.
He didn't train today. So when you don't, and Liverpool reports came out and said it's unlikely that he plays. It's a doubt that he plays. So like maybe he's playing a little bit of, gamesmanship in the end. But this is like we need that first goal first and foremost. If we get the first goal, it opens the game up tremendously. And it could be like a 3-2 situation here, in my opinion.
Fair enough. So listen, you've heard the guy's thoughts and opinions. What I will say for me personally, I just think, as long as I think we were against Manchester City, one of my things about that game is, and I heard Maresca's learned from that game, is that I felt at times they were a bit too respectful, if that makes sense. And so I think there needs to be, at times, particularly facing these top side, there needs to be some level of like, listen, we're here to compete. It's not about being respectful or not. Just about, okay, we tactically adapt, bish bash bong, but we also know what we're here to do at the end of the day. So I think that's something that I hope he's learned from. I think for me, playing all three midfielders, I actually don't think is necessary from our part. I think we can still stick to the same. I know, bro. Yeah. So I know he spoke about. There was this comment that came out obviously just half an hour ago from Kieran Gill, where he said he liked it when all three midfielders played, of Lavia, Enzo, and Caicedo, which could mean that it's a possibility. But if I'm him, if I'm being realistic, and this is obviously a talking point, obviously, that I put in the chat. Realistically, if you have a Lavia X, what's it called, Caicedo, mid pivot, I really feel like that's more than enough, in my personal opinion. I don't know about you guys. I feel like that should really realistically be more than enough when you're facing a Gravenberch, and possibly I'm not 100% McAllister if they decide to start him as well.
Well, for sure, not 100% McAllister.
Yeah, so
I
yeah, exactly. So I feel like again, that's going to be more than enough to be able to at least match those guys. In my
I agree.
So,
I just
the thing is like whoever comes in for McAllister is going to be a downgrade, which is in our favor because the midfield battle is going to be huge in this game, absolutely massive.
I agree.
So.
Yeah, exactly. What were you saying, bro? Oh, okay, fair enough. But like, listen, I think he's off now. But like, one of the things
I'll let you guys go. I was gonna say something, but it's okay.
No, honestly, go ahead. Because like, I was just gonna move on from the conversation because like I thought that was pretty much.
I just think that this whole Lavia Caicedo thing, especially if McAllister's not playing, we're not gonna see anything different. I think we won't see a single change outside of especially if McAllister's not playing. It'll be the same team except the guys who have their yellow card limits are gonna be off, obviously.
Mac 10 starting makes no doubt about it. What's it called? What was that comment that I saw? Oh yeah, we don't have Kukurea. I think that might be a positive, to be honest, but
I had this argument with who's a better left back in the league on form right now. Tell me one. Tell me one, and not just in the league. What in the world? Tell me one left back that's playing better than Kukurea right now. Please, I'm waiting. You love to do this, but you don't have anything to stand on. He's been the best left back in the world. Please tell me what left back's better. I would love to know, Ahmed. Mr. Scout, put the scouting brain on. Tell me you've been watching football. Tell me a better left back.
Give him the scouting data. Give him the scouting data.
I got someone for you. There we go. That's my left back right there, man. That's my left back right there. You know what I mean? Keep Palmer off the wing, fair enough. Need to silence Anfield from the start, fair enough. Was it going to big up you guys? Big up to our boy Surf Pro. Ref would change the game under things to consider. No, I think really, if you ever got the main
like one of them well-known refs that screw people.
We don't need 2 DMs. If Enzo is benched, start Felix. Wow. I'm not too sure on that one, my brother.
No.
You know what I mean? Caicedo as 8 and Lavia as 6. No,
I think hope, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
There's no place gonna happen. Vega, thank you. Stand on business, Ahmed. That's what I like to hear, man. Taya
business,
Hernandez, listen,
bro.
thank you, Americano, man. Listen,
He's
don't worry,
been
man.
awful this year, by the way.
Don't
So
worry.
continue.
It doesn't matter
You guys
who's in.
watch Milan. So
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who's in doing between Neto or Sancho. Trent gonna get kicked. Fair enough. Millions. Thank you for letting us know. Kukurea is a scrub. Interesting behavior. This fraud. Let's get to 20 likes. Come on, let's get the likes up, please. What list is Hussam talking about? I don't know. I think it's the list of people who think that Chelsea's gonna beat Liverpool. Double pivot, yes, exactly, Toto, buddy. But like, you know, I know this has been an interesting discussion to have, and like, I know it's been kind of a big question. Even myself, I've been asking this question, and obviously, this is in regards to our friendly neighborhood Argentinian, aka Enzo Fernandez. And listen, I know for a lot of people, there's been this comment, there's been this discussion for quite a bit of time in regards to whether or not he should start or not, and in this midfield. And I want to put this to you, RSM, first before I go to Joey. So I've said, honestly speaking, if Lavia comes back and is fully fit, I don't think we missed Enzo that much, in my personal opinion. But like, I want to hear from your thoughts. Now, we know that Lavia is fit, he's ready to play. He's been pretty much ready to play for quite a while. He's even had minutes already at Brighton. Do you think, you drop Enzo for Lavia in this game?
No.
Like,
yeah, well, I don't think you drop Enzo for Lavia. Just because of the fact that, one, I don't know if anybody saw Argentina's game, but Enzo actually didn't do that bad. In Argentina's last game, and for me, more so than anything else, I'm gonna be honest. Lavia is just not up to the match fitness right now. It's like we're throwing him really, really into the deep end at that point. I'm gonna be quite honest. Like, his first game back starting is going to be against Liverpool. I don't see it happening, especially with the way that they're treating injuries and stuff.
this is such a fuckery like table that you just put up.
Listen.
Us winning. So Enzo is so let me get this straight, bro. Let me get this straight.
He pissed him off with the image, bro.
Bro, I said to you, this has been going. No.
You're such an instigator, bro. You're such an instigator, bro.
Before I let Jerry go, yeah. Jerry, this is the thing that's been going.
I know. I'm scrolling through Twitter. I see this table, and I'm like, "This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen." And then you pull it up, and I'm like, "I can't believe you just pulled this shit up."
No, but I wanted to show you this because I think this is the thing that a lot of people have been now using as the new evidence, right?
One of the first players we got in this project when we rebuilt this entire thing, and we had all these games where we played like shit. And it wasn't, and a lot of those games early on in the January window, especially when we got Enzo, he was our best player even when we were losing. So like this type of table, I hate it, and I don't even like to defend this guy because he's a prick in the end. Like I'm not gonna sit here and fucking defend him. He's a prick, but like in the end, this is a fuckery of
an agenda. It's an agenda.
I mean, keep it up. We're talking about it, right? We're talking about it. Keep it up.
I don't want to show it because this is why people have been using
about it, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong from what I'm saying?
No, you've added like the necessary context.
I'm just talking about what we're talking about.
No. Go ahead.
So like Lavia, I think the big thing here is this, right? With the whole thing, the whole idea of this is from my understanding is why do we have to pick between the two? I just feel like it's such a thing of like, why are we always having to pick between the two guys? We got 2 games a week. Both these guys, if they in the Premier League's most important. So in a Premier League game, we play against a combative midfield. Play the 2 more combative midfielders that we have. In a game where we're playing against a team that's gonna leave spaces wide the fuck open, say like Tottenham, right? Enzo's the better fit. Like we don't have to do this thing where we pin them against each other. It's not necessary. Did we pin people? Did we pin SEN against Ballack when we played SEN in the middle? When we played SEN in the middle of the week, and then Ballack played on the weekend, or it was the other way around? No. One of them sat bench happily while they played in the midweek. Like this idea that we have to pin our own players against each other just because they play with just because that Enzo's dropped, that means it's done. He's gone. We're not using him no more. Like, come on, wake up. Just wake up, please. Like I've been sitting away from YouTube for a little bit, and I've been just stewing up this shit, watching Twitter. You guys talking on bullshit over this entire 2 weeks. Like, how can you guys talk about so much of nothing in 2 weeks? Like, it's amazing. You guys do a fantastic job. Hussam, like, I watched you I can't believe how many subjects you guys came up with in a couple weeks of no football. Like, you guys are amazing. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
good job, guys. Good job.
Fair enough, mate.
This is one of them topics that you guys just make up from nothing.
Well, listen,
from fucking,
listen, I've got a nice little quote. You know what it is, boys, there. You know what they say, man. Men lie, women lie, stats and facts. Don't lie. No. Okay.
Yo, you're about to piss me off.
You know what I mean?
After I just cook, you do that.
Just about to crash out. On you, bro. Like,
I'm so sorry. It was too easy. It was
off the table, bro.
It was too easy to lie, man.
No, I cook, and then you just take the plate and you throw it right off the fucking table, my guy. Every time.
But like, you know what?
The one thing about Ahmed, if he sees an opportunity to throw that, brother gonna take it every time, bro. He goes
too easy, man. You know,
he sees a layup, he gonna dunk it, bro.
It's the Euro stuff for me. You know what I mean? But like,
bro. It's like Rudiger in the half inch of space in the midfield, bro. You know he gonna go for it, bro.
No, but I saw the tweet, Mo. I don't really care about it too. I feel like it's like a nothing bagger, really, about the Tosin contract thing. Like, that's really like a nothing bagger. Tosin's contract, like, he's got like a clause in it that if Barcelona or Real Madrid come in for him, he can leave. That's why he signed.
Congratulations.
Okay, so
have
we're
a
just
nice
waffling.
weekend.
Yeah. By the way, even if that wasn't in his contract,
have a nice fucking weekend, bro.
he would have left anyways. What? Like, if that was in his contract, he would have left anyways.
Yeah, but like, I wanted to. I think a big thing, about that actual statistic with Enzo, I think a big part of it, at least a good like 40% of them, his games were under Frank Lampard's era and Graham Potter. And was it called, So Frank Lampard and Graham Potter, but we were just losing on a consistent basis. That's when we became 12th in the league, right? And also, let's not also pretend under Enzo, under Pochettino, we were losing games left, right, and centre, chat. You know what I mean?
We were getting touched up, bro.
You know what I mean?
Enzo came at the darkest period of our football. Like,
brother,
darkest period of our football. Like,
listen. I feel like you probably.
I actually do agree with what Rain says. I do still think Enzo is better suited for a La Liga.
Yes, 100%.
Still to this day, I believe.
I agree with that, and I would also argue
we have him. He's on our team. Hey, let me. I always. This is a fun one. Would you do a straight swap for Tchouaméni?
For who?
For Enzo?
I don't think so.
You guys love. You know how I love to do these hypotheticals.
Yeah. Because the reason why
my last one came true for the most part. The Sancho one was the last hypothetical I really gave you guys.
Yeah. The reason why I would say I'm unsure is because I don't feel like we need. I think we've got to destroy it now. Right, in terms of like Lavia right now, I just think it's just about we need someone that can help to control the game. Does that make sense, bro? Like a guy that can help, like that can be. That's what we really need.
Also, in terms of stats, isn't Caicedo? In terms of the stats, Caicedo's better than Tchouaméni in terms of the stats. Like for the age bracket, he's like under 23. Caicedo's literally like number 1.
The only reason I asked this question, right, is because we kind of lacked like the ground eater. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only reason I asked that question. And I'm pretty sure from comments that Enzo Maresca made in interviews before the international break.
not for a conference. Yes,
he said something about about a specific DM. You know, a physical, tall, DM, like EPL was saying.
Yes.
So like that's why I asked the question, would you do that? Because it like if Madrid honestly needs Enzo, like that's the type of ball player they need in the midfield to like he's the kind of midfielder that can replace the type of player Cruz was. I'm not going to say he's going to replace Cruz, but he's the type of player that Cruz was, you know? So that's
because the big thing for me, and I'll say this again, I think if you want Enzo Maresca to work for you as a team, in my personal opinion, it's not Enzo Fernandez to work for you.
So I didn't get your answers, by the way.
Yeah.
So is it
So
no?
no, I would say no personally. And like I think the thing for me is that at least Enzo at Chelsea, I think listen, while he's still I think been all right for us, I think the issue is you need to build a team around him if he's gonna work. And like we haven't Enzo Fernandez, like you actually
yeah, but I don't see that's the thing is I don't think we should.
No, but that's the point I'm making. The point is though, if you want him to be the best,
I personally think this, right? I personally think this. If we swapped Enzo for Tchouaméni,
okay,
these kind of goals that we've been getting that we've been getting scored on the counter, they're just gone. They're pretty much gone for the most part because there's the one thing is that I do love about Lavia and that my only issue with Lavia's availability at this current moment is that his when he receives the ball on the half turn, he's as sound and as technical as you need him to be, and he's always going to win that battle per se, that duel per se. When someone's trying to press him, like that's why in this next game, right? So Bozlai is he's just gonna sit there and press the entire game. That's all he is. He's a Hungarian Gallagher for the most part with a little bit of more shooting technique. Like that's what he is. Okay, like he's gonna press the shit out of us. So that's why, in my opinion, you bringing in Lavia and not putting Enzo in that type of pressure and those type of like pressing situations, because in La Liga you never get pressed. You don't get pressed in La Liga like that. You get pressed in that. You get pressed at midfield. You don't get pressed up high. They don't want to put that much pressure on these old center backs that they have in La Liga. Period. Like outside of Madrid and Barcelona, the center backs in La Liga are all in their like late 20s, bro. Like it's a serious thing. Like so, that's the thing. I wonder. I wonder what Liverpool shows up, right? Like, are they gonna press us high because pressing us high does cause us issues? But
I want to come back. I want to come back slightly just to the Enzo point because I want to just finish my point quickly. I think the reality is, and I said this to you, we've built a team around Palmer right now. He's just an accessory to that. I don't think either he needs to find a way to make that work for himself, a way to fit himself into the team, or we just keep it pushing, as I always say. Now, I think the question you just asked about the pressing thing, I think that's a very interesting question because I think if you look at the way they played against Bournemouth, because I think Bournemouth, they played quite expansive football, and the way they were playing, they pressed them quite a bit. I don't know if you noticed in that game, they were pressing them quite high to get the ball back initially. But the thing about them was that it was almost a controlled press. It wasn't like the old erratic press where they used to go flying into for every single. It was almost like a man-to-man press. Does that make sense, Joey? So I think if they do that, Sanchez is in trouble, mate. You know what I mean? Like, but I think the positive that you have here is that Tosin's there. I think one thing about Tosin we've seen is that he's a lot more calm on the ball compared to having a Fofana there, in my personal opinion, which I think is going to be a bit more of a positive. Now, obviously with Vega, I have to see what's going to happen in this game to see how he's going to react to having himself getting pushed the ball. But I think for me, it'll probably be a bit more, what's it called?
I'm not really worried about Vega on the ball. I'm more worried about him on going like at fucking Salah coming out. That's what I'm worried about.
That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, but I think in terms of just like when he is getting the ball, when we are about trying to get
technically, bro. Like I'm not worried about that. I'm really not. Vega is not what. Like I'm worried about Enzo being pressed into scenarios And if it is Enzo vacating those areas and leaving Caicedo on his own and giving and that becoming a problem. Like that's really what those are the two things that I'm extremely worried about, in my opinion.
And justifiably so, in my opinion. Like, we've seen it be a problem.
Fair enough. What's it called? What's it called? If you tell Enzo just to bring in Santos, not only for Germany, Lavia is for me. Don't. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough, though. Leslie Ugochukwu is on loan at Southampton. Yes, by the way. So I know someone mentioned what happened to Leslie. Leslie right now is not available. And I also think Leslie's quite young. Leslie still needs a bit more development before we start. You know what I mean?
All these young midfielders, bro.
They need
I don't
time,
even
bro.
want to think about that far in the future right now. Like I know Leslie is like, I don't even think Baleba's that good, bro. No.
Yeah, no.
Baleba, man, the data needs to be still needs to do. We still need to see some more data on him. I'll be honest.
The jury's still out. The jury's still out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys that he's a little overrated for me. The way that he's being talked about, little overrated. But
Caicedo gave us the whole season at Brighton for us to be able to say like, oh yeah, there's something in this kid. Baleba's been 7 games and I haven't seen anything in him that reminds me of.
It's like people think he's just a brand new signing this year. He's the
Yeah.
kid that they replaced freaking Caicedo with. Like he was a horror show last year. He's very young, so I give him some grace, but he was a horror show last year.
I'd say it's better than Baleba and Leslie. Let's be honest. Wowza. Leslie played very poor for another League One. Okay, listen. Let's relax, EPL. Let's relax, mate. He's a young lad. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be shining straight away. Listen, Southampton themselves are not been playing that great. Let's be realistic, bro. You know what I mean? So let's be real with that one. Tranquilo, please, tranquilo. But you know, one of the things I want to talk about in this preview, in my personal opinion, is that I feel like our wingers are being very underestimated. By the way, whether it be Madueke, whether it be Sancho, like the way I've seen a lot of people talk about
even Neto, bro.
So yeah, I haven't even got to because I'm just talking about the ones that are probably gonna start, right? Those two in particular, like they've been very underestimated. Oh, I don't really try to score him, or yeah, Robertson's gonna handle him, or like who's gonna be who's the other guy that plays for them? Simicast is gonna handle him, and it's like, are we really sure about that? Because like we probably have the best 1v1 wingers, in my personal opinion. Our team, particularly the way we set up a lot of the time with the fullbacks that we have, there's a great thing that we do, which is that we isolate fullbacks. We allow ourselves to isolate these fullbacks in 1v1 situations, right? In my personal opinion. I don't know why this is. I don't know why that is. I don't know why. Do any of you want to discuss that? Excuse me.
I mean, isn't it like statistically like Sancho is the best right now in take on percentage in the entire league, or did I misread that tweet that I saw like a week ago or something? I think it was like, who was it? It was him, and then was it somebody from West Ham? It was.
What do you mean? Kudus. I'm assuming Kudus must be the other one. Then.
Yeah, I think it was Kudus was second. Yeah, for like in terms of like take on percentages, like how often they win. And for me, it's like I completely agree. I think the underrated. I think a lot of people are thinking that like we got the. A lot of people are like, oh, but you don't get it, Sancho. Like, oh yeah, 3 of those assists weren't even really assists and stuff like. But they don't watch him play. It comes down against it because a lot of people are exactly like how you began, with how you began this like the whole stream saying like a lot of people are underestimating us. They're so treating us like we're joke, man. I think part of that is the fact that like they're not even watching our games, so they don't understand when we're saying like, oh, these players have these attributes that you have to worry about. In their mind, they're like, oh yeah, these guys finished what? These guys finished 6th and then bottom of the table last time. I don't really got to worry about them. I don't have to watch the games. I don't have to understand the players. They're just gonna roll up and win. But I don't think that's the case. I think they're being underrated because of past performances, not because of anything that they've done this season. Because I think this season they've warranted enough to to be worried about. But that's just my opinion.
You know what I mean? But I think EPL turf though, like we can use that argument about we had with the same winger and ST, yeah, but like at the same time, my brother, who was playing in that game? Was it?
I brought it up on my stream that I did today on the preview. You want to know who was our backline? Our backline was Disasi right back, Thiago Silva right next to Thiago Silva, Badiashile, and then our left back was Choa. That is disgusting. And not only that, people forget
not one of those players will be playing.
That
on
was
Sunday.
one. That was one of Chilwell's worst games in
Who was our
Chelsea shirt,
midfield?
bar none. I think it was
Enzo and Caicedo was in our field.
Enzo
Enzo Caicedo
Caicedo.
was in our field.
Palmer was playing false nine.
And
Just so you
Gallagher
know.
was there.
And Gallagher was in the
Um,
10.
and then who was our
Sterling on the left.
wingers?
Sterling on the left, and then Nani. So last time with the same striker, 4-1, we were playing false nine Palmer, bro.
Wait, so we weren't playing with the same striker. We
No,
weren't playing with the
it
same.
was just we
midfield.
don't have Sterling.
We
It was
weren't
just
playing
Nani.
with
No,
the
but
same
he's the same winger as T. So I'm assuming he was meant to
So we
be
have-
Palmer and when
So basically, we just had
Palmer, Nani,
Madueke
yeah,
and
okay.
Palmer.
Palmer,
Mhm.
Nani, yeah. But like they were even playing out of position. Technically, well,
Yeah.
Palmer was like Palmer's in the
Palmer.
false nine. Like I don't know, man. Like that was a
And
horrendous
wasn't
move by
the
Poch.
person that defended Madueke in that game? Wasn't it Simicast? He's out for this game.
But not only that, like, dude, our back line was vomit-inducing, bro. And like I said, Choa had one of his worst performances I've ever seen in a Chelsea shirt. It was a horror show through and through.
Bro, we
Yo,
were just
kudos
dying
to
on the
the
press. But
fucking
doing that press,
medical staff,
the way they were just pressing
Kudos
us,
to the
losing the
fucking
ball.
medical staff.
Yeah,
You know
shout
what I
out to the
mean?
medical staff. Yeah,
You-
I gotta
you-
clap it up. I agree with Joe. You gotta clap it up for the medical
Man,
staff.
I'm not clapping out anything, mate. You know what I mean? That's their job, mate. You know what I mean? Do your job. I'm not clapping. You know what I mean? First time in 3 years. 3 years, by the way.
It's a
yeah?
new
We've
medical.
not had a
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, man. We're
Bro,
not clapping that out, man.
bro,
We're not clapping that out, bro.
you
I'm
are
sorry. Standards.
you are an
Standards are
ungrateful
C.
man. You are an ungrateful man.
Tell him, Joey. Tell
telling
him,
you
bro.
right
Crash
now,
on him.
you are
Joey,
ungrateful.
crashing on him,
Listen.
bro.
Ungrateful,
man.
bro.
Nah,
Ungrateful.
man.
That is
Listen,
ungrateful of you. How
listen,
you gonna
man.
say you just everybody got injuries? Everybody
You know what
got
I mean?
injuries. And we sitting here, we don't got no injuries, and you sitting there like, oh, nah, fuck our medical staff. They doing
I
their job.
say F my medical, so I'm just saying congratulations. You do what you need to do. You done better than the last three, but listen, I'm here to give you here's another bit of flowers, boys. Thank you for doing so well today. Woo-hoo! No, I'm not doing
This
that
is
today.
the standard that we should keep.
Yes. You know, but listen, one thing I will say, yeah,
Our medical staff beforehand was sitting there. Yeah,
listen,
Mr. James ain't playing.
listen, man. You know, I've seen this gimmick before. I'm just gonna say, chat. You know, we've seen this gimmick before.
When was the last time you did?
No.
When was the last time you did?
Read the comment. Read the comment. Read the comment. Read the comment.
Talk out of the side of your neck. When?
Read the comment first before you come at me.
When?
Come on, guys. It's still employ Mr. James. I'm just saying, yeah. I've seen this gimmick before. Man.
That's my
You know what I
captain,
mean?
bro. That's my
You know what I
captain.
mean? I've seen the gimmick before. To reach James, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
Yo, you know what?
I've seen it.
You know what?
Who needs haters?
There's
when you got-
nothing more in this world that I want than Reece James being able to play 30 games. I have everything else in my life. Give me Reece James playing 30 games. I have everything. I don't need anything else in my life. Give me Reece James playing 30 games, dude. I'll be the happiest camper alive. 30 games. I need 30 games out of Reece James. Even if the conference league games and these cup games they count. He'll probably play midweek next week.
Yeah, but like no, you know what it is, boys. Yeah, like on a serious note, it's obviously, of course, a positive thing that obviously Reece James is back. Let's be realistic. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure all of us here are quite happy about that. Yes, Reece James is back. But again, you know, I always say, you know, with Reece James, I'm a bit tentative in it. We'll see what happens, and hopefully he does. But you know, I think for me personally, you know, coming back, I want to go back slightly to a point I was making before the medical stuff, which I think it's escaped my mind a little bit. Yes. So you see the 4-1 that
The
we had.
wingers you were talking about.
Yeah. So it was the 4-1, right? The 4-1, yeah, that we had against Liverpool at that time. I put that one of the biggest contexts that gets missed consistently about that game is that, guys, you do realize like we were badly set up tactically. They were pressing us for God knows how much. Yeah. We couldn't handle it at all. The system that we were playing, meant that we were getting bullied and pressed completely out. Like our wingers had no synergy. No one was connecting to our attackers at all, right? It wasn't until the second half when they'd already hit us for 4 that we decided to wake up, you know, and start doing stuff. So, like, again, I think that we're missing necessary context when we talk about some of these games that we've lost, in my personal opinion. So that's all it is. But listen, man, Reece James, he's back. Let's see him play 2 games in a row in it before we start making stuff. Sorry, let's see him play 90 minutes. How about that? There we go.
I don't think he's ever gonna play 90 minutes. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
Man, listen,
They're gonna get he's gonna get the Neto treatment. What are you talking about?
Yeah. which I'm fine with, by the way.
Gonna get
Like
the Neto treatment.
we have Gusto, bro. Like I'm
Neto,
fine with that.
if you haven't noticed, Neto at 60 minutes whenever he plays, and whenever he starts 60 minutes, Neto is off
You're
the
out.
pick.
Which
He's
is
off
fine.
the
A player of Neto's quality should be able to do enough in 60 minutes. Like if you didn't do anything in 60 minutes, I don't think the last 30 are really gonna, you're not gonna do anything crazy.
I just want to say, boys, I feel like anytime we see Reece James back in training, this is what we all
Baffling to
do.
me. Like if you're recovering,
I mean, that's what's happening, man. You know what I mean? Let's see him actually play some games.
I
How
don't
about
know
5
why
more?
anybody? No one's even like. I don't understand where we got how we got
Bro.
to this because of your guys' dumbasses. I literally
Falling
do
for the
not
bro.
understand how we
He
got.
in the fell for
This
the
guy
bait.
is
Joey
sitting
is
here.
bait.
Like I swear to God, this guy he keep rubbing that non-existent beard. Going.
Listen,
I get this.
listen, I love
That's true. No, you know
I
what?
love-
You're right. It's hella funny when Ahmed goes like, and there's nothing there. He's like,
I mean, I love this game,
that
man.
is
You know what I
funny,
mean?
bro.
Lovely.
He's rubbing that
That's a good one, Joey.
non-existent ass
That's a
beard.
good one. Oh man.
But listen, guys, guess what? More ball work and less hard running in training leads to less injuries. When you have a job, they got Poch, man. Listen, a lot of them, a lot
He
of
said
the
big
man
up
them hate
Poch.
Poch.
Nah,
They
fuck Poch.
Yeah,
What
he's
we
know what I
doing
mean?
here?
You know what I mean? Listen, man. Listen, man.
doing,
Listen. Wait.
Nah,
Listen, we
nah,
got
miss
Poch,
me
man.
with that.
He's bringing his
This
style
I'm not-
of
I'm
play
not
to
gonna-
the
going
US,
out to
man.
Mexico. Miss me with that.
Yeah,
Listen, he's
I'm
bringing his
not
style
gonna
of play
lie,
to the
bro. What
US,
is
man. He's
up?
bringing his
Miss
style
me
of play to
with
the
that.
US. He's
He
bringing the
said-
style of
he
play to the
said-
US,
he
man. I
said-
like what he's doing
That
in the
style
US.
play, that style of. I'm not
Big
even
up
about to
Poch,
say the
bro.
word I'm
What
about to say.
what happened to hating managers that suck for your club, bro? What happened to that, huh?
You know
What
what I mean?
happened to that, dog?
You know
Like,
what it is,
come
man.
on now.
I'm not a hater, man. I'm not a hater,
Yeah,
man. You know what I
this
mean?
like the video.
Wow, that's great.
This like the video.
Yeah. So you see me, I'm
Yeah,
just not
Lucas
what's it called
Costa wants another injured player to
Wait, who did he
replace,
want?
Thiago Santos.
Bro,
He
come
wants
on.
another injured
There's
player to
no
replace Reece James,
way.
bro.
Ain't no way.
So you want to go
Ain't
from the
no-
trenches to the trenches? Like, what's the point, bro?
No, that's crazy, man. Listen, don't worry. Listen, Lucas, man. Don't worry, man. We're scouting deeply these days. We're scouting
man.
deeply. The
Exactly,
scouting that's
bro.
happening behind the scenes.
James
You know
has
what I
to
mean?
be a 60 to 70-minute player a game and once a week, and that's it, bro.
You know what it is, Lucas Costa? Don't worry, man. The scouting is happening right now behind the scenes. I already had the player available for me in the summer. He's still available currently. I'm not gonna speak his name now because, must know,
No, because if you speak his name, he's going somewhere else. So don't say it.
So as of currently,
You were 0 for 9 fucking this summer. 0 for 9.
So
Bro.
listen,
9, bro.
Just know, I've written him.
Wasn't he 0 for 9, bro? He was 0 for 9.
Is horrendous, brother.
0 for 9. I
That's
beg,
worse. That's
I
worse than
beg
guessing.
people to go back
Joey,
and
that's
watch
worse
his
than
Calafiori
guessing, bro.
one. I beg you guys, go watch his Calafiori when Calafiori went to Arsenal. I beg.
Listen, you know what's crazy,
I
guys?
beg you guys
So
go
much
back and
of
watch. The crash out was crazy, bro.
No, nothing compares to the
No,
the Elise crash out was crazy. The Elise crash out was crazy this summer.
Bro, no, Elise was something, right? But like, I'm telling you, bro, I was there 4 days a week with this kid. The Calafiori one, bro.
He said he broke something in him.
It's the most epic crash out of Ahmed. I'm telling you, it's. We had a couple of them this summer, bro.
Oh man,
bro, he went 0 for 9. 0 for 9. Tony Allen
crazy?
style. 0 for 9. He went
all
the way down the pit, all the way down the stat sheet. Tony Allen style.
You know it's crazy, bro. The 0 for 9s, they're all cooking at the clubs now. Crazy, man. Crazy.
0 for 9, my dude.
The 0 for 9s, yeah. The 0 for 9s are cooking at the clubs. You know,
at least some of these players have played well. At least you've done that.
That's true. Not for us, but they have played well. You know,
they played well, just not for us.
Well, listen, man, painful, man. But listen. You know what I mean? They're cooking for me.
He only does that shit so he can cover my face. You know that, right?
No, even anything I do it covers my face. See, look, it covers everyone's face.
Nah. Some of them they're slim. They don't cover your face.
I literally got this from TikTok. That's why. See that? That's why I got it from. See, some of them they just like
Listen,
that.
guys, I'm an elite player. You know what I mean? Unlike some others, I can readily admit. You know what I mean? The stash is back, baby. You know what I mean? I got my stash back. Listen,
The stash is back. It's crazy.
Yeah. Ahmed, play the FIFA clip, bro. Play the FIFA clip.
listen, guys, I'm an elite player. You know what I mean? Unlike some others, I can readily admit. You know what I mean? The stash is back, baby. You know what I mean? I got my stash back. Listen, I'm an elite player. You know what I mean? The streets don't know the way I play, how I can play on the inside, on the outside. You know what I mean?
That's what happens to the
Listen,
elite player.
listen, we need to meet him temporarily. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm an elite player. I'm a striker. You know what I mean? The way I play, the way I move. You know what I mean? The inside balls. You know what I mean? They call me Armored Peeler for no reason. You know what I mean? They call me Armored Peeler for that reason, bro. You know what I mean? I'm on the wing like Joe Cole. How about that too? Lovely jubbly, right?
Big up to the final of this podcast. Big up to you, bro. Hope you do well. Hope you have a wonderful day too, my brother. But listen, that those facts still stand in real life and everything like that, bro. So let's still let the streets know. So thank you, bro. My lord, you know what I mean? Go scout Vanderson Ahmed. We need a right back. Listen, Costa, I'm not gonna speak on who I'm scouting currently. You know, it's a private scout. You know what I mean? It's a private scout right now. You know what I mean? This one, I don't want to be snitching.
Calma. Go get a keeper. I don't need a right back right now. Go
listen, the goalkeeping department, I've scouted like too heavily. You know, the scouting's been done there. You know what I mean? I
want Chevy Leg. That's what I want. You convinced me to scout him, and I scouted him. I want Chevy Leg. That's what I want.
The streets, listen, my league in scouting, you know what I mean? The streets now, but my league in scouting, bro.
Nah, I said the players you picked out were good.
No. I'm backing your point, bro. Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah.
They were good. They just didn't come to Chelsea.
See, we have Chris Augusto, but Tufa has been playing in very role. Yes, exactly, Aina. Thank you. Ahmed's got aura. You know what I mean? Don't want to speak to him.
If you rub that fucking beard again.
Oh, and the way you move with inside balls is crazy. Fair enough, bro. Pause. Yeah, bro. Guarantee is no good as Ahmed's unknown player, aka I'm not gonna listen. There's no.
Dorgu Ahmed, unknown player is crazy, bro.
Listen, Ahmed scouted something. Mbappe flopped at Madrid, and Gusto getting flopped at Chelsea. But I don't want Mbappe. I don't want Mbappe at Chelsea. So as such,
the only one I don't like that you picked is Barcola, but he scored 6 goals, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and listen again. You know, I have well, thank God. And listen, right now, I feel like I've got a good eye for talent usually. So
no. I'll say I mean, I didn't see what you were cooking with Meridian, but he's doing all right.
Yeah, he's cooking, bro. He cooking, bro.
I can't lie to you, man. You know the thing about Meridian is that listen, is either the league is making him look good. In that case, Victor Gyökeres.
I'd say far away from Gyökeres, bro. I'm still far away from Gyökeres.
You know what I mean, Joey?
Gyökeres.
Oh, that league is so shambles. Away from that fucking
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's either that or it's either that one. That's all I'm saying, man. You know, so that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Lucas Coast is cooking the shit out of you, bro.
Listen, Armour Scouting, filter SO FIFA for right back 1803. Listen, there's another right back that I know about, yeah.
The flames out of you, bro.
Listen, I've got another right back, by the way, loading right now.
Oh my god, he's in league. Right time, bro.
I got another
he's in league. Let me guess what league. He's in the I'm loving it league.
Listen,
there we go. Yeah, he's in the I'm loving it.
But he's been a long time scout. He's been a long time scout. I've been scouting for 3 years. I've scouted for 3 years. I want you to know this, Lou. I've scouted this guy for 3 years.
This man right here, bro.
He plays for a club that I watch a lot more than Strasbourg usually. Yeah, although I've not watched him this much this season because I've been watching Strasbourg more so. Right? That's he's another. But the thing with him is that he's a left back. So that's the difference. But he's a guy I'm keeping tabs on in case of Cucurella. He's my club in it, so I've got him there just in case.
Keep dreaming, my man. The kid. What's the play? Oh, the kid that I keep on going and watching, and I'll go and watch, bro. I'll go and watch 45, 60 minutes of him whenever he plays, and I'll go back and watch this kid. His name is Eli Jr. Krupe Jr. I keep on telling you, this kid is unbelievably good, bro. Unbelievably good. I don't know what he's gonna end up being. He could be a striker. He's Isak, bro. The way that Isak was going, you didn't know what position Isak was gonna be. He's tall, lanky, the feet, the striking ability. You don't know what, but he's good in link up too. 17, 18 years old. The kid's amazing. Eli Jr. Krupe Jr. I'm telling you. That's the one. That's the kid, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, the kid. Fair enough. But listen, let's know when the British FIFA sees a name, you know he's going to the stars. Thank you very much, man. But listen, let's get back onto
the fan, bro.
Listen, I've not touched
Lorient Baylor, but Lorient. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
I want to ask you guys a question, yeah? This is a question that I want to ask you. Do you have faith in our back line against Liverpool? Because I know this is something that I've seen a lot of people have had varying views on, but I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys have any faith in our back line against Liverpool, against the Luis Diaz, Jota, and Salah, or it could be even Gakpo, Jota, and obviously Salah?
Yes.
I have faith that we can keep it a reasonable game, but to me it's just on Sanchez, bro. Like, how many mistakes are we gonna get out of Sanchez in this game? Like, that's really what it comes down to.
Because I don't know if Joey or you, I'm gonna agree with this, but I've seen a lot of people talking about but you guys are still so awful defensively, and to be honest, I don't know if I agree with that. I'm gonna be real with you. I think our defense has improved a lot from preseason, but people are still having in their mind that
it's been a lot of just mistakes from Sanchez that have been.
Dude, if we take out the Sanchez mistakes, that's a
unnecessary scenarios. That's what.
Dude, we get a clean sheet in Brighton. It should have been a clean 4-0. Brighton. That should have been 3 clean sheets on the bounce. It was just Sanchez tax. For me, I trust the backline enough. Like Joey said, I'm not gonna out here and say oh yeah, we're gonna keep a clean sheet. All I'm gonna say is that I think our backline is going to keep it are good enough to keep us in contention for the game. Like, if our forward line, they're gonna do enough to where our forward line it's gonna be on them to win us the game. Because I don't think the defense is going to lose us the game. If you get what I'm saying, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But
I agree. Sanchez is a big question mark.
I am about Viega defensively right now.
Sorry, brother. Can you repeat that, please?
I'm more worried about Gusto defensively than I am Viega.
Yeah, he started slow this season.
Our defense is constantly improving. I think that's fair. One thing I want to talk about actually, just quickly, obviously, I think we're ranked somewhere 13th, 14th, or 15th in terms of set pieces, in terms of winning set pieces, essentially. So how worried are you about that? Because when they've got crashes like Van Dijk, Konate,
we gotta stand tall in these games. I mean, the fact of the matter is we play in a taller lineup than we normally do. Like, that's just the fact of the matter. Not like Madueke is a tall, fucking Tosin, Viega, and Colwell will be there. Like, we'll have a much taller lineup than we normally do. Like, that's the nature of it. It's not corners that I'm worried about. It's more like the dead ball set pieces on the wings is more what I'm worried about. We just seem to lose, man, on those dead ball set pieces. That we'll set up in a line like most people do, and then people will line up 4 guys on one side,
on one end,
and then we're just sitting there watching.
The defensive discipline is gonna need to be massive this game. Like, actually, we can't afford to slip up. And the one thing I will say is a positive is that Tosin is taller than Van Dijk, so I need to see Tosin teeing up Van Dijk. I don't want to see Mudryk defending any. I don't want to see Mudryk on Konate or Van Dijk, bro. Like,
I thought of something crazy there for a second, but I'm gonna keep it pushing. God, why did I think that in my head when he's in Virginia? Oh my God.
Promise,
I'm
bro.
actually cooked mentally. I'm cooked mentally. Wallah, I'm cooked mentally.
Nah, he hasn't cost us any points this season. Last season he did though.
Listen, man, Lamar Samuels be looking like Silver Region day by day. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think he's shed the name Lamar Samuels for now.
Fair enough. But like, listen,
I think we can go back to calling him Levi for right now. That's what
Yeah.
he's earned at least.
Yep.
Sanchez has 2 errors leading to goal so far in the PR from our 8 conceded. Fair enough. Listen, again,
That's
Sanchez,
a quarter
man.
of our goals though. That's
Listen,
not like a good thing.
Yeah, and again, like the thing about Sanchez, again, another big game for the big fella. You know what I mean? You know, he needs to be showing that he can handle the skill. He's got the skills to pay the bills.
And I would argue there's more than that, just based off of like just like the passes that he's made that are indirectly caused from him that have put us into dangerous scenarios.
That's another good point.
That's actually a very good point. Let's relax and Cowell until we see a full season. Fair enough. Yes, Brighton game.
Yeah, we're not doing all that. I just he's getting his name back. That's all. He's getting his name back. He just got his name back from Lamar Samuels, which is his actual name, to Levi. That's all.
Listen, yes, Brighton game, but he saved us a few points, in fact, and he came back well enough in the Brighton game. At the end of the day, I've said this before, can we get top 4 with Roberto Sanchez? Yes, we can, but the reality is, bro, he's not a league winning goalkeeper in his current state. Keyword current state. If I'd love to see Cate de Xlavia. Fair enough, Adam. Thank you for letting us know. We've actually spoken about that already. But listen, one person I want to talk about in this game that I think that could have a big effect is where art thou? Where art thou? Video. This guy. You know what I mean? Big up to my Sanch, CFC Sanch. You know what I mean? What do you think? How much of an effect do you think he's gonna have on this game in particular?
I got money on him scoring a goal. So
you got money.
I got money on him scoring.
First goal for Chelsea. Then
I got money on him scoring a goal.
You know what, man? On second thought, Joey, listen, Joey having money on Sancho.
You don't have the answers. DJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
Tony, do you have the
don't
answer?
have the answer.
That's fine. Thank you very much, man. We've lost, boys. He's not scoring a goal now. You know what I mean? I wonder what Jorgensen
I'm gonna say segment over.
Segment over, man. We lost, man. You know what I mean? Baylor, the thing is, Baylor, yeah. I think Jorgensen needs to worry a bit more about, him being able to see it through his eye. Like, he actually lost sight for a little bit, bro. I think he had like a concussion or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, in his under-21 game. So he needs to just get back to full health, in my personal opinion, before he starts.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, he lost eyesight for a bit after the injury, like for a couple minutes there.
Yeah, bro. Like he had like a big. It was like not a good injury at all, bro. Bridge, bit up with Adam CFC, man. Listen, man. I know the NBA coming back next week. You know what I mean? A few days left until NBA Nation back.
You gotta go read what your team's doing with your players right now.
Listen, Adam. That's all I'm gonna let you know, bro.
Nah, go read what your team.
Don't worry, man. Listen, all I'm saying. Don't worry, man.
How are the Nets, Joey? How are the Nets?
Jokic Nation getting free.
Looking good.
Nation getting free, don't worry, man.
Yeah, with the trade and stuff, they looking good.
The Knicks?
The Knicks, my bad. The Knicks, yeah, my bad.
I was about to say the Nets, bro. The Nets are the worst team in the league. The Knicks about to be awesome this year. I'm about to say right now, they about to be awesome this year. I don't know how far they can go, but they're about to be awesome this year.
Hey, you talking smack? There you go. Hopefully you can dunk it on Ahmed.
I'll at least say
Eastern mentality I'm talking about right now.
I'll say at least Eastern
Conference. This is the mentality I'm talking about, man.
EFC, Eastern Conference. We're getting to the Eastern Conference Finals.
It's not even backing us up for the gold. Uncomfortable conversations right there, man. You know what I mean?
Bro, you won't be able to beat the Spurs this year. What are you talking about? Get that out of my face.
Listen, man. We'll see, mate. Listen, all I'm saying, Jokic Nation next season, he's going to get freed.
Jokic Nation. My score prediction. Put my score prediction up. I asked me for my score prediction. Put it up.
Where is your score prediction? Where is that? Where is
That's
that? Where is
the
that?
next chit chat, bro, dude.
Oh, the next one. Sorry, my apologies.
So without McAllister, we went 3-2. With McAllister, it's a 1-1 or a 2-2.
Fair enough. What's good, boys? Predicting a Chelsea win on Sunday. I've said a draw to, but I think 2-2. I'm you know what I mean. I'm using a bit more.
If McAllister's not playing, we win this game. I'm calling it now.
Yo, I respect Lucas for being a Brazilian who has smoked for Vinny, bro. I respect this so much you don't understand, bro.
Bro, we traded Cat for Nova.
Yeah, but he's
HW.
Lucas, like the combination of Lucas being from Boston and like the anger that he puts in the criticism and the anger he puts in everything is just fucking hilarious, dude. It's like you could like if you know people from that area, they just like if something's not going right, they just hate it. Like, and it's just nothing that you can do to change what they think about it. It's just they hate it, and that's Lucas to the T. It's like,
Yeah.
RSM, what do you think about people saying Cassie is the best performing midfielder in South America? You know, Manny, I have to ask you, why are you asking RSM this question? Is it just because he's South American? Like, you know what I mean? Why can't you ask the fellow African in the group? You know what I mean? Why don't you ask the guy from the Middle East as well this question? You know what I mean? Why is it only a South American specific question?
RSM's doing freaking.
I do watch songs. I watch all the games.
I'm just asking, you know what I mean? Just asking the questions, you know what I mean? Asking the question.
I'm sitting. We sitting here playing FIFA. He's doing these watch-alongs. That's what we.
I'll be real, man. Actually, listen, I've been relaxing a little bit, man. I actually didn't play that much FIFA this week. I
play way too much FIFA.
I've been playing the new game. I've been telling you guys I'm going to be playing.
Oh yeah. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, the persona.
Listen. Next Friday, by the way, chat. Yeah, this stream might be a little bit later. I should let people know because I am going to Comic-Con next week Friday. So just to let the streets know,
that'd be cool.
I'm gonna listen. I say that so much money this time. I'm gonna be buying too much. I'm a bit worried about how much I'm gonna spend. But like, listen, we'll see it obviously on the stream when we preview Newcastle. We'll have a look at that.
His face when he done that shit.
Oh my god, bro!
I saved a bit too much money, and it was like,
yes, 40. We need Nkuku or Felix to start tomorrow. What are your thoughts on this Nkuku Jackson? This talk's still going on, but we know that I think Jackson's gonna start. I know Jackson had a stinker in the last game. I
do think that one of our subs is gonna make a big impact in this game.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that their subs is like that. Like it over on that especially the Madueke Neto sub that we normally make, like that one specifically, that one I'm very excited for because Robertson historically can't defend that way. Like
historically.
Like ask Liverpool fans that. Yeah. You just ask them.
I agree. By the way, I think I think one of the biggest things that is going to happen in this game is going to be how severely underestimated our wingers are, and I think that's going to bleed through to Liverpool's mentality as well. They're gonna be like, we have to be worried about the midfield. We're gonna be so focused on Cole Palmer and shutting him down that they're gonna.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think Jaden scored.
Yeah, you can't give Sancho that space. But that's the one thing. That's the one thing I wish he also would have done in the Force game. Like sometimes, bro, like just shoot. Like I know you're a dribbler. I know you're a good assistant, but bro, just shoot. Sometimes,
bro, I need
that dog in him. I need that dog in him.
First take on that he has. I want him to shoot. First take on. I want him.
I need him to put the fear of God in Kelleher, bro. I need Kelleher with the fear of God.
It changes the entire game when he does that. That's what I'm saying. Now you have to have Konate come and help. And if you have Konate come and help, there is so much space for Palmer to roam in those areas, bro. So and Jaden's good at finding.
Bro, and the thing is, like, if Konate's drifting over to help Sancho, you leaving Jackson alone. Come on, bro. You also can't do that. Jackson will.
It's more Jackson. It's more that it's as long as I swear to God, bro. Jackson's gonna get 2 chances.
We're gonna have spaces, bro. We're gonna have space. Like you said, we're gonna have space.
Jackson's gonna have 2 chances in this game, bro. At least, okay. He's gonna have really 2 good chances in this game, and he got to put away one of them, bro.
He does. He does. He does.
For us
The
to
thing is,
have
like,
get a good result in this game,
all I
we have
ask, I
to
agree. By the
win.
way, Joey, all I ask of Jackson is 1 goal this game. That's fine. If
Mhm.
you made, I just need 1 goal because with 1 goal, I'm confident somebody
He's
else is
gonna
gonna pop
get
up
the
with
2
another.
chances. He's gonna.
Yes, I need 1, bro.
He's gonna
I need
get
1.
2 to 3 chances, and he needs to put one of these fuckers away, like just
Mhm.
straight up.
Agreed. Agreed.
But listen, man. Listen, we'll see. Listen, RSM just got the most ball knowledge on Casado, brother.
That's true, bro. That's true. I've been
I-
following him
Man,
since.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
about
was
that.
following him since he was literally in the sub 18 World Cup. We're not doing this,
That's
bro.
what.
Stop,
Listen,
bro.
a lot of people listen. You know, what I mean, that's a lot of alleged activity right there, boys. You know, what I mean, we don't know about that one still.
This guy,
You man, yeah. Now, I was just trolling you, Manny. It's a little, I was just trolling my brother.
You
Don't
men don't want.
you know what I mean? Listen, fair enough. Listen, Persona 5 is elite, one of the best Persona series. I think number 2 for me.
Yes,
Persona
I
3 is my
agree. I
favorite.
agree with Lucas, and it's not even close. It's not even close. Like they're head and shoulders above any other South American midfielder. Like,
If I see another person saying Cuckoo should start, I'm gonna lose my. Fair enough, bro. But better see something Brulok related, Ahmed. I don't want to talk about Brulok. I'm still reading. I'm reading on a consistent basis. But listen,
You're not watching the anime.
That anime, mate, is a 2-pack of barbecue chicken, mate. You know what I mean?
Frame
It
lock.
is-
You're not
That's
watching
what
frame
happens
lock.
when
You're
you
not
read
watching
the manga,
frame lock.
bro.
You know what I mean?
No, that's just what happens when you read the manga. You're
No, it's not, bro.
This is exactly.
It's not. You know what? It's
Name
not, bro.
one. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question right now.
It's the
Name
animation's my
one
issue.
anime.
The animation's my issue, by the way. It's not even the final. It's
No,
the
hold
animation.
up, Joey. You know how Attack on
What
Titan
about
season
the
1?
animation was bad? I watched the episode. What about it?
Bro, like,
No.
the way some of the animation. This is how some of the characters look like when the balls being moved. What was going on, bro?
What?
It's straight PowerPoint settings, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know,
It
like,
looks like PowerPoint. Bro.
hold up. I'm gonna hit it right now. Hold up.
Bro.
Hold up. I'm gonna hit it right now, bro. I'm gonna hit it right now. Wait, where is it? Here it is. This is what it looks like, bro. This is what it looks like.
Oh God, bro.
Oh God.
Bro, listen, we need to give the credence to what's it called, the Kuroko basketball, bro. That animation, every episode, was
every
banger
episode,
after banger.
No,
bro.
but Joey, you know what happened? You know how in Attack on Titan
that
season
much about animation. Like
it was
But I-
season 1 to season 2, like Attack on Titan season 1, season 2. Remember how like the
like that
Titans changed,
I'm like just trying to get the story down for me.
the
like,
story's good. No.
that's
Blue Lock
what
is
I-
easily
like, to me,
Blue Lock story
Bro,
is
the
easy.
story is not the
the
issue,
thing
though,
is with
Joey.
the
You know I like
anime,
the story.
the
Yeah.
thing
Story's
is
good.
with the anime, in my
Story's good.
opinion, it moves too fast, and you have too many fucking characters that you have to remember. And like you're always trying to fucking remember who they're talking about while they're saying shit. So it's like at least with the manga, they have like they always put the name next to the person that they're talking to, or it's like this shit. I don't mind Blue Lock the show. Like I just watch it because it's part of the rotation of animes that I watch. But it's like you guys getting that deep about it.
Well, no, from what I saw, it's like apparently like the animation is bad because they're saving the animation for later
that's
on.
something that I'll get upset about. You know, if you don't animate fight scenes well, that's something I'll get upset about. But like this show, it's like, bro, this like I need more. I need like they keep on adding characters every fucking show. Every episode, there's new motherfucking characters. And so I'm supposed to remember the new guy who has green and purple eyes now. Who the fuck is that
Yeah,
guy?
who the fuck is that true,
You know
bro?
what
We
I'm
didn't
saying?
see them at all in season 1. We didn't see them a
saying?
single
You're supposed
time
to
in season
remember
1.
Every guy, and they all got Japanese names. So I'm supposed to remember all these fucking Japanese names? Like, come on. I like the story.
Man.
But am I gonna fucking get that deep into this goddamn story? I can't even remember the names of the characters that show up every other episode. I know one's a speedster, one's good with tech. I know their abilities better than I know their names.
The techie short guy who dribbles, bro. I like him, bro.
The only one I like is Nagi.
Nagi, the white hair one. Yeah.
I'll remember.
Listen,
that
man,
guy.
I'm comfortable.
I'll
Listen,
remember.
all I'm saying.
I'll watch all of it. Like I'll watch all of it too. I'm not gonna read a thing because I know it's gonna ruin it for me. Because I'll just keep on reading. That's what I'd end up doing.
Fair enough.
Also, by the way, I also saw. I just remembered this because I saw Billy G's comment. I saw like in some previews, like Hussam was saying like, oh yeah, because Palmer's not gonna track back to defend. Palmer does, bro. Like he actually does track back to defend. Like I don't know where this myth is that like Palmer's like Messi level where he just never tracks back to defend ever or press. That's just not true. And literally a stat came out today that from Opta that like Palmer's actually the one who has covered the most ground out of any Chelsea player this season. You think he does that by just sitting around waiting for us to attack? No, bro. He's also there on defense. Anyways, like I said,
can't
there's a ton
lie.
of misconceptions, bro. Ton of misconceptions.
I just want to say, Baylor, quickly, the last 2 chapters, mate. Fucking hell, mate. The last 2 chapters. Yo, the shit that happened in that second last chapter, yeah. Bro, that shit was hitting like,
Fuck,
I'll be
I'm
real.
reading fucking what's it called, bro? Why can't I think of the Tower of God? That's what I'm reading.
Tower of God? Nah, bro. That has like 6 million chapters, bro.
bro.
That shit got like 6 million chapters, bro.
Bro, I don't have 6 million chapters, bro. It's only like 300 or something, if I'm not
It's
mistaken.
600.
That's crazy, bro.
600 something.
It's
Yeah,
600. That's what I told you. I knew it was
Brother,
600.
you know, I've read One Piece, right? That's what over 1.1k of chapters.
Yeah, bro. I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
already
that's crazy.
like that's not a problem. I don't want to keep on. I'm like waiting for like 20 chapters to load up so then I can fucking read them all at the same time because
Fair enough.
I'm not about to sit here and read a fucking chapter. It takes me 3 minutes and then I'm fucking sitting here. What the fuck happened next? I need
Yeah.
at least 20 minutes, 10 to 15 chapters for me to like sit and read. If I finish Tower of God, I'll read it. As I don't really have another one that I'm reading after Tower of God.
Yeah, but I've always said that, man. I've always said that Enzo should really realistically be R6 and then Caicedo should be the 8. I feel like Caicedo as an 8 is much better, in my personal opinion. That's
Yes.
always been my take. But like again, hey, don't listen to the British 258 Nation.
سنايبر بهالكا كانت شغل والله بالله ايه سنايبر بس والله بالله هبر صدقات جيكرت يزجري
There we go. Thank
You
you.
love that fucking cook, bro.
It's hilarious if you understand what he's saying. It kills me every time whenever he says that, bro. You know what I mean? But listen, boys, yeah. I think pretty much that's all I think we can say. But like, I'm gonna obviously say our predictions before we close out. I've said already, Chelsea 2-2. You know what I mean? Against Liverpool. RSM, what you saying, my brother?
Yeah, I think it's also gonna be 2-2. But if there is a winner, it's gonna be off an air fast break from either team.
Fair enough. What about you, my good brother Joey? Do you want to just tell us what your
I
prediction is, my
said
brother?
3-2 without McAllister, 2-2 with McAllister.
Yep, 2-2.
All right.
You know, let's not take the piss here.
I certainly wasn't.
Well, I think you are.
Thank you. You know what I mean? We appreciate it as well. I'm realistic Chelsea will win 3-1. I'm predicting 2-1 Chelsea. A lot of chest from the Chelsea fans, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people have been, saying to me, oh, I've not got too much chest. I'm just being a bit more tranquilo, as they like to say. You know what I mean? I'm being a bit more, relaxed.
No, I already said if they win this Liverpool game, then I will go into every game for the rest of the season with chess because they're gonna give me reason to.
This is not real. This is not real. Surely. Has he said this, bro? No. Wait.
Whoa, what came up? What came up?
Bro. He's not done this, surely, bro.
There's no shot, bro. There's no shot. That's real, bro. That's an edit. That's an edit. That's an edit. That's an edit.
No, I used to, what the? No way,
That's an
man.
edit. That's
That
an edit,
can't
bro.
be real, bro.
That's edit. That's edit. That's edited.
Are you sure, bro? Are you?
Am I just dumb or do I not know what the fuck's going on?
Bro, he's basically like young Chalaba did Gunner, which is like obviously after Gunner, and then
Gonna.
Woodrick wrote if the young Gunner won in the sea. You know what I mean? Which is like crazy. I don't know why he's saying it in particular,
I'm
bro.
just so confused, bro.
It's like, bro. It's like if the whitest person you know started talking like somebody from Harlem, bro. Like.
I don't even want to say the word because people are gonna get it twisted.
When did we beat?
But we used to call them nah, I can't say the word.
Don't worry, man. We understand what you mean. That's
No way, I got the word. I know. Yes, crazy.
We understand what you mean.
Yes, crazy, Joe. That's crazy, Joe. I get what you're saying, though.
That's
It's a
old,
90s term, bro.
bro.
It's a
Look,
90s
Billy
term.
G is right, bro. See, That's old. You know what I mean? So it's true.
Old? That's crazy,
No,
Who
bro.
cares?
it's-
Who gives a shit?
That's
You
so
guys
funny,
get
bro.
things.
No, it's
You
cracking me
guys
up, bro. It's
let 'em
hilarious.
play fucking
It's
football.
That's
hilarious.
so funny, bro. That's
Let
so
the
funny,
kid
bro.
play fucking football.
Billy
I
G
got all everybody's stocks on that kid at a penny. It's at a fucking quarter now. I needed
Jerry,
to
can we
get
not,
to a
can we not have a
50
laugh?
cents.
Oh, we're not allowed to
Like,
have a laugh about
shut
it.
the fuck up and let him play football. I needed to get to 50 cents to let him play football. That's
You
all
said
I
you,
gotta
you
say.
said you
I
said
need-
you got
where we at now,
the
Lucas? I think
Mudrik
we
penny
need-
stocks.
Lucas, I think we need 7 more GA for the rest of the season. And Lucas,
I'll be
needs to
real,
come
man.
on
We
the
might
podcast.
be in trouble, yeah, if he scores. You know what I mean? We might be in trouble if Mudrik scores, you know what I mean, against Liverpool, man. You know what I mean? Jerry might be coming out here to crash out, bro. You know what I mean? He's going to crash it on me. You know, Lucas Costa, bro, what's that going to be remaining? What, 7 GA remaining
I don't
if he
even,
scores a goal?
I need 7 GA, Lucas Costa. I need 7 GA.
Bro, we in trouble, man. But hey, we move, man. But
He started off, bro. He started off as good as I could ask.
Our boys and goals, as you know, we will be obviously doing the watch along because this is away, which is Liverpool versus Chelsea, 3 p.m. on this football channel. Don't you worry about that. Make sure you're here. Make sure you enjoy yourself. As always, we are always here, as always. But obviously, listen, against Newcastle, there's a possibility, strong possibility. I might be back at the bridge as one of my boys is getting a free ticket for me. So
Which one? Wait. Oh yeah, the home game. Yeah.
Newcastle at home. So that's the
know,
Premier League EPL fixture.
Your stocks.
You know what I mean? So if that happens, hey, I'm going to the bridge, you know what I mean? But listen, we'll keep it pushing as always. But listen, where can they find you, RSM? They can find you obviously on my good friend RSM, RSM TV_09. He's in the title already. You know what I mean? You don't even need to look at him. Hit the title, bang, you're there already, man. Bish bash bang. Same with the guy at the bottom, aka my good friend, Mr. Web Sports. Literally just there. Hit it, and you're already on his channel, mate. You know what I mean? There's some great content, and he did a preview with our good friend Mr. Link in regards to Chelsea versus Liverpool.
Every Tuesday we do a show. We're clockwork like at this time, right around this time, every single Tuesday. So you guys want to see previews for both Liverpool and Chelsea games? So we talk about both, and we get real deep into the tactics and everything. You're more than welcome to come by and have a quick conversation with us. We'd love to have you.
Oh yeah, and just quickly before we go, you know, I want to do a little bit of banter. You know what I mean? Tomorrow is Manchester United versus Brentford. The streets is I don't know why I feel like a lot of fans think that he's gonna get sacked after Brentford, which I don't think is gonna happen. So, but listen, boys, yeah. What's the scoreline? Your prediction quickly.
3-1 Brentford.
Yeah,
there we go.
3-1 Brentford, and
I think a cheeky 1-0 Brentford. I can see it because it's at Old Trafford, so I can see that happening.
Score like.
This is Thomas Frank. Yeah, this is Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank audition, bro. Come on now.
You know the streets are saying, man. Guess who he has after this? Jose Mourinho on Thursday.
I can't wait.
Listen, I can't lie to you, man.
It's away, right? Wait. It's away, right? It's away, right?
It's away.
At Fenerbahce, bro.
They got Fred and stuff too, right? They got Fred and stuff.
Yes,
crazy, bro.
I can't wait. That game is gonna be so
right.
awesome.
And they have the other guy that they had from the Moroccan guy. What's his name? The Moroccan fella. That's
the striker you're talking about.
No, the guy that used to play for them last season.
On loan. He was on loan.
Oh,
I'm about as well in the midfield.
They were calling him a scammer, but I remember.
He was actually playing well for him at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen. There's a lot of tasty fixtures come up. Listen, even in the morning, obviously.
For that game.
If they lose, by the way, and also it's gonna be Tottenham versus West Ham. So
it's gonna be the dirtiest.
The two middest teams, bro. Like, that's
the early kickoff, isn't it?
Yes, the early also say that's nasty, bro.
And listen, all I will say
I'll wait for the second half of that shit.
Oh, listen, I'll probably be away. Oh, let me go. Listen, we're gonna go over to my good friend, you know what I mean, United Spurs of America, aka Mr. Jacob. Make sure, when he comes into your chat,
bro.
You know what to tell him, you know what I mean, Antonio Nation, bro. Mikel Antonio
Say
Nation.
say
He's my
Ange out if
local
you want
lad.
to piss him
He's a
off.
local lad, you know. He's my local lad, by the way. He actually grew up where I grew up, so you know, what I mean, big up
Local
to him. Local lad,
local
man. You
lad
know what I
hype,
mean?
bro.
Or
Local
just
local
tell him
lad.
he sucks at FIFA. Either one.
local
works.
lad hype, bro.
You know
Local
what I mean?
lad hype.
He's a local lad, and he's a local lad. So listen, make sure you show him some love. You know what I mean? Make
Oh,
sure,
man.
make sure, man. Listen, make sure, man. I'm gonna be in the comments now before I end the shit. It's gonna be like, you know what I mean? Antonio Nation, man.
Yeah,
Let's
cheeky
get that
little.
on Twitter. Cheeky little Antonio Nation right
All
now.
right,
Before
everyone. Hope you guys have a
But
good rest of
listen,
your night.
have a nice one, boys. Peace and blessings,
Peace
and
and
we.
love.